Maryland Governor Larry Hogan seems disillusioned at the very least with Donald Trump throughout the coronavirus pandemic. He didn't receive help, as states were, for the most part, on their own. And most egregiously, he didn't even get credit for saving his state by using his own resources. Hogan wrote an op-ed for the Washington Post detailing his experience of obtaining testing kits in an unconventional way for the people in his state. He spares no details in what Trump did not do for him and the state of Maryland, with the knowledge that Maryland is just 1 in 50. On January 22, with one person arriving in the United States from China, carrying the coronavirus, Trump had said at that point, "We have it totally under control, and it's going to be just fine." Hogan notes that throughout the end of February, the president continued to downplay the virus, minimizing the outbreak's severity and the need for Americans to do much of anything. Hogan's office was already making decisions about how we should react when the first positive cases arrived. He wasn't waiting around for help from Trump. Yet, he also notes in the op-ed that so many nationwide actions could have been taken in those early days but weren't. Other countries were handling it, but the Trump administration bungled the effort. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention's test was fraught with inaccuracies. He reminds readers that the resulting disorganization would delay mass testing for almost 2 months and leave the nation largely in the dark as the epidemic spread. Trump was not listening to his experts and was instead talking and tweeting like a man more concerned about boosting the stock market or his re-election plans. The governors met in Washington in early February for the annual winter meeting of the National Governors Association. Hogan is chairman of the group, and their guests during this meeting were Dr. Anthony Fauci, a member of the White House Coronavirus Task Force, and other government health experts. Hogan and the other governors were shocked to learn the truth about the pandemic. "They hit us with detailed presentations and the unfiltered truth, as well as it was known then. I remember hearing many dire claims, this could be catastrophic. The death toll could be significant. Much more contagious than SARS. Testing will be crucial. You have to follow the science, that's where the answers lie." It was jarring, describes the governor. He asked if these experts were consulting with the White House. What he notes was chilling was that the information was presented in a factual tone. Many of the governors realized at this point COVID-19 was going to be worse than most people expected. The Republican Governors Association sponsored a private dinner with Trump. Hogan met Trump backstage and took a photo with him, reporting that it was cordial. Trump gave an unscripted speech that the governor remembers seemed to go on at least an hour too long. He doesn't remember him talking about the virus, but he did get in mentions of how much he respected Chinese President Xi Jinping, how much he enjoyed golfing with the Prime Minister of Japan, Shinzo Abe, and how well he got along with North Korean leader Kim Jong-un. He didn't have as many good things to say about South Korea. It was particularly hurtful to Hogan, as his wife Yumi is from South Korea. Trump said the people in that country were terrible people. He didn't know why the US was protecting them for so many years. "They don't pay us," he said. The governor's staff worked frantically after this, consulting with other governors and the federal infectious disease experts. Trump maintained through this that anybody could get a test, but Hogan and other governors were begging him for help with testing. Trump then started blaming the Obama administration, as they inherited a very obsolete system. Yet the CDC test was designed with Trump in office, not Obama.